In a stunning twist that has rocked the entertainment world and sent shockwaves through legal circles, President Donald Trump announced on Tuesday that he plans to pardon reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley following their high-profile convictions for fraud and tax evasion. Known for their larger-than-life personalities and drama-filled antics on the hit show Chrisley Knows Best, the couple was sentenced in 2022 to lengthy prison terms after being found guilty of a series of criminal activities that shocked their loyal fans. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump informed Savannah and Grayson Chrisley, two of the couple's children, that he intended to use his presidential powers to clear their parents' names, with the pardons likely to be signed as early as Wednesday. This move has already generated a tidal wave of attention, with critics and supporters alike questioning the fairness of such a decision. The pardon comes after months of legal turmoil for the Chrisleys, who were convicted on charges of defrauding Atlanta area banks of more than $36 million in personal loans. The crime, which prosecutors claimed involved falsified bank records and bogus financial statements, was a well-documented scheme to finance a lavish lifestyle of extravagant purchases, including luxury cars and private jet travel. The couple had also been found guilty of evading taxes, with prosecutors accusing Todd Chrisley of owing over $500,000 in unpaid taxes. The charges spanned multiple years, from 2013 through 2016, and culminated in their convictions after a months-long federal trial in 2022. The jury's verdict was swift and unforgiving. Todd Chrisley was sentenced to 12 years behind bars, while his wife, Julie, received a 7-year sentence. The couple's sentencing was seen as a symbol of the severity of white-collar crime prosecutions, but it also triggered intense debate about whether the punishment truly fit the crime. Many fans of the show, and even some public figures, argued that the Chrisleys had been harshly targeted by the justice system, with some even framing their conviction as part of a broader political agenda. President Trump, however, is painting a different picture. According to a White House official, Trump views the couple's sentences as far too harsh and has expressed frustration with what he perceives as an unfair and weaponized justice system. The president's stance echoes his broader narrative on clemency, where he has frequently invoked claims of prosecutorial overreach, particularly in high-profile cases involving individuals with political connections to his administration. During the phone call, Trump reassured Savannah and Grayson Chrisley, who were deeply emotional upon hearing the news. "It's a terrible thing, but it's a great thing because your parents are going to be free and clean," Trump told them. "We'll try getting it done tomorrow, so give them, I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them well. Wish them a good life." Grayson Chrisley, clearly overwhelmed by the gesture, responded with heartfelt gratitude. "Mr. President, I just want to say thank you for bringing my parents back." In a statement, White House spokesperson Harrison Fields emphasized Trump's commitment to giving well-deserving Americans a second chance, framing the pardon as an act of justice for individuals who were unfairly targeted by an unjust system. Fields argued that the Chrisleys had been the victims of an overzealous prosecution, and that their sentences were an example of government overreach. President Trump called Savannah and her brother from the Oval Office to personally inform them that he would be pardoning their parents, whose sentences were far too harsh, Fields said. Whether or not the public will accept Trump's decision to pardon the Chrisleys remains to be seen. For their part, the Chrisleys have maintained their innocence, with Todd Chrisley insisting that they were wrongfully convicted. In interviews, he has characterized their legal battles as a political vendetta, while his wife, Julie, has expressed optimism that the truth will ultimately come to light. One thing is certain: the drama surrounding the Chrisleys is far from over. Whether or not Trump's pardon will bring an end to their legal saga, or simply mark the beginning of a new chapter in their public lives, remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Todd and Julie Chrisley, the faces of Chrisley Knows Best, are once again at the center of a media firestorm, and their story is far from finished.